Hello everyone, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, Tuesday, March the 11th, 2025. You know, I tried doing this on YouTube and I was having trouble. I think we have a full moon coming in and it's starting to mess with all of my electrical components because emails aren't coming through, the live isn't working on YouTube. It's really weird. So let's see what your energy is for this day. We have appreciation, we have anxiety, and we also have cornucopia. So what this tells me is that there's a lot of amazing opportunities coming to fruition for you. There's appreciation, there's recognition, there's blossoming, there's growth, but there's also abundance and prosperity. And I think that people are starting to see your value, which means that puts you in a really interesting headspace, because I feel like there are times that you really don't feel that you deserve the things that you are manifesting and creating in your life, which means that sometimes you don't recognize your own value. And then when things start to happen that do recognize your value, and when blessings start to come in, you kind of push those away, getting really anxious, fearful, in your head, insecure. So the guidance here is to be really open to all of this beautiful energy around you and don't allow the lack of value you feel for yourself or within yourself, or the lack of encouraging words from people in your past to push you away from all of this beautiful energy that's coming in. See, there you are. There's that 9. So we have the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So you're kind of here imagining, gosh, I sure would love to be able to be open to this money and this appreciation, this growth, this recognition. And I know that I have to walk away. I have to emotionally detach myself from these feelings of anxiety or lack or undervaluing myself. I know I have to. But you know what's interesting is that sometimes we get so comfortable with those things in our life, like devaluation or insecurity or doubt or the lack of. We become so very comfortable with it. It becomes a part of who we are, and it really hurts to let it go. Even though we know letting it go will be the best thing for us, it hurts to let that go. So there's an energy here of loving yourself enough to let it go, even if it's imagining yourself in a position that gives you the power or that gives you the courage or the energy to release and let it go. It's time. It's time. Because if you don't, you're going to continuously wind up missing the boat. You're going to continuously wind up missing what Spirit has in store for you. You're going to constantly wind up missing the appreciation, the recognition, the growth, the value that others see in you, the abundance, the prosperity. Yeah. And the devil is the headspace. The devil is the headspace. And the headspace is saying, look, hey, you're very comfortable with where you are. Why change? You know this feeling, and this feeling is comfortable to you. You don't have to change anything because you're very good right where you are. Don't change anything. Don't do it. And it's a battle within you. That 9 of Wands is a battle. It's a battle between allowing yourself to sit in the comfortability that Spirit is presenting to you and allowing yourself to grow, or pushing against the value and the appreciation that everyone sees in you. There's no doubt in my mind that every time you imagine the best parts and best versions of your life, that you're imagining yourself growing. You're imagining yourself coming into all of this opportunity, all of this money, this abundance, this value, this appreciation and recognition. There's no doubt. And there's no doubt in my mind that you know that in order for you to allow all of this in, you have to let go. You have to stop continuously giving and giving and giving and giving emotionally to others to where you have nothing left. And you have been taken advantage of so much and so many times in so many situations that it's fearful for you to be vulnerable to the energy of accepting. That's why it's easier to follow that's why it's easier to listen to the voices in your head or the old tapes than it is to hear people say, I value you and appreciate you. So it's been a struggle. It's been a huge struggle. Even though you're very passionate about moving forward, even though it's your desire, look at that. Struggle and struggle all over the place. So it's struggling to there's a struggle here to stop. There's a struggle to stop. There's a struggle to listen to spirit. There's a struggle to get out of that headspace. There's a struggle to know your value. There's a struggle to know that you are worthy of the appreciation and the recognition and the abundance and prosperity that is being bestowed upon you. It's a struggle knowing that you are worthy of the opportunities, that you're worthy of the win, that you're worthy of the love, that you're worthy of the appreciation and the recognition, especially when there's old tapes playing or people telling you that you'll never be. You'll never be because you don't come from a background that allows you. You'll never be because you'll never be. You know, when we all know the story of Elvis Presley, we all know that he came from Tupelo, Mississippi, and we all know that his family really struggled, came from a very poor background. When he was in school in Memphis, in music class, his music teacher told him, literally, hand to God, she told him, pretty much don't quit your day job. You don't know how to sing. You'll never be a singer. You'll never, ever be a singer. And look where he went, because he bypassed through all of that. He could have been destitute and poor and continued to drive a truck and lived in the projects, or maybe had enough money between this and that odd jobs to buy a little house. But he knew that spirit, source, God, whomever, he knew he was the one to break that generational curse. He knew it with every part of himself. He knew it. And he did it, and he went for it, and he didn't let his past poverty or past generational poverty stop him from doing, I don't want to say doing the work he was sent here to do, but being the best version of himself that he was sent here to be, right? And that's what's being asked of you. So if you need any type of assistance, or any type of example, or any type of, what's the word, spirit? Any type of assistance in helping you make the commitment to be the best version of yourself, so you can open the door to all of this that is for you. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is open up to those downloads that Spirit has for you. All you have to do is open up to the intuition and speaking your truth, and open your heart, and it's not about opening your heart and accepting what other people say. It's not about we have to learn that other people's opinions don't matter. When other people say what they say about you, or project what they project, it's not about you, it's about them, because they fear walking the path that you walk. They fear walking the path that you're walking. They fear making that commitment to do better. They fear stepping out of that comfort zone, stepping out of that complacency, stepping out of that comfortability. They fear turning their back on the voices in their head that has been their companion for so long, they wouldn't know what to do without it. Does that make sense? So everything that you want is coming to pass. Everything that you want is coming to fruition. But you have to make sure that you are there 110% completely to accept it. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Because if there's a part of you that is open to it but doesn't think that you are worthy of it, then we have a problem with like attracting like. Because what you say and what you speak and how you feel dictates and determines the energy that you are in or that you're stepping in. So if you on one hand are saying, okay, all right, I'll do it, and on the other hand you're saying, I don't feel like I'm worthy of it. I don't feel that my value is worthy of what I am being asked to accept. I don't feel my value is worth recognition or appreciation or abundance or stability. I don't think that I'm worth it. I don't think that I'm the one that Spirit should be choosing to break the generational curse. Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to miss out on all of these beautiful blessings. So it's time for you to see that recognition, see that appreciation. The psychic abilities, that third eye, is all about Spirit showing you, right? This is all visual. Spirit is attempting to show you what your life can become. And it is up to you to bring closure, what you need to bring closure to, and be open to what Spirit has for you. It makes no sense that Spirit is telling you and showing you that you can have the family of your dreams, that you can have the appreciation, the recognition, the value, the love, the abundance, prosperity, the happiness, the celebration, the intuition, the foresight, the open up to your psychic abilities, your connection to Spirit and Source, your connection to God and to ancestors. Spirit is saying to you that you have the ability to break those karmic cycles and to bring closure to that and have these new beginnings, not just for you, but for every generation that comes after you. Does it make sense to say no? Does it make sense to say I'm unworthy of that? Does it make sense to say I don't know if I am up for the ride? So we have follow your dreams, and we have inspiration and courage. And the inspiration and courage is reminds me so much of the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is when you are ready to bring closure to the past, when you're ready to bring closure to what no longer serves you. There's this projection of energy, this projection of creativity, of independence, this projection of strength and courage that propels you forward into these new beginnings, into following your dreams, your passion, your heart desire. Don't let the devil win. Don't let the struggle win. Don't let that karmic cycle defeat another generation. You have the ability to change that. And don't, for Lord's sake, don't put yourself in a position to argue with people that say what you're doing is wrong. You taking these opportunities are wrong, because they're looking at it from their fearful perspective. They don't know you. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know the dreams that are ahead of you, and they don't know the pain that is behind you. And if it was between taking all that pain behind you and allowing another generation to go through it, or breaking those karmic cycles, bringing closure to that, and creating these new beginnings and following your dreams and finding the inspiration and the courage to do so, so the generation that comes after you can have a balanced and stable foundation. Which one would you choose? Don't let other people talk you out of choosing the one that is best for you and best for your family and best for your children. Know that you are divinely guided in love.